Hello guys. So if you are driving an old car like me, and this is my 26-year-old 1994 E36, you should always check your brake hose. Okay, because the stock OEM brake hose, they are made of rubber and they can crack over time, and that's what I have this issue on my E36. So today I'm going to be replacing all my brake hose, and this is a manual car. I'm replacing the clutch hose as well with steel braided hose. The steel braided hose should give a better pedal feeling, and at the same time it looks better also. So let's get to this upgrade. Now my workshop is in the process of removing the brake hoses and the clutch hoses. And now the clutch hose is out. Let me show you how bad it is. My car is an original manual, so this clutch hose is probably there since the birth of the car. Oh, it's really bad. It's brittle, it's powdery. And look at this. Oh, the rubber can peel off and it's just exposing the hose inside itself. Very bad. So it's really time to change. The lesson learned, right? When you have an old car, check all your rubber hoses, especially the brake hose and the clutch hoses. These are very important. Here now I'm at Glenmarie. I brought my brake and clutch hoses to this place called Hidraulik Gajah, so they can custom make all these brake hoses and clutch hoses according to spec. Okay, so now I got the hydraulic brakes in Hidraulik Gajah. So I have here this brother. What do I call you?
Selwyn.
So apparently, so happened that he also has an E36. He's very familiar with the hoses. Then he's giving me an option. The rear lines, these are like, there's an S pipe at the back of the rear.
So for the rear line, this is a 2 pipe. There's a small metal pipe in the middle where you can replace it with one steel braided line.
Okay.
So it'll be more easy and more convenient. And it's more flexible for you to fix it back to.
So there's no problem when I make into a single line with the
so
band. Any problem with the band there?
So far no problem with the band, and I've been using this for almost 3 years. The same design. So far no any issue, no problem or nothing.
Okay.
So I don't think so should be a problem.
Okay lah. So cool lah. I'll do that single line since you have experience with this. So in terms of the hose material,
we'll be changing it with something like this called Teflon hose, and it's steel braided. Its outside layer is a steel braided, inside is a Teflon thick layer, so it can last almost up to 280 to 300 Celsius. So more lasting than this, and the internal size is a bit bigger than the original size.
Okay.
So for more better braking system.
Will it also improve the pedal feel?
Yes, it will. Yes, and your brake response will be more faster than the previous one, because the hole is too small, and when you change it to a bigger hole, it will be more better in pressure and everything.
Correct. Yeah, because right now the stock hose is a bit spongy. Somehow you can see the hose. There are a lot of hairline crack at all the bends, and then even this one, the clutch hose, the rubber insulation got ripped off. So all this should be using the Teflon one with stainless steel.
Braided, correct. We'll be changing to Teflon steel braided, Teflon inner lining, and all the fitting hose will be all brand new.
I heard that you do machine specific fittings for BMW, right?
Yes. I'll show you some sample of it. So all this is specially machined for BMW E36. Oh, it's as same as the original. With the diameter, everything same, but the tail is a bit bigger than the original one where we are using right now.
Does every hydraulic shop will have this kind of custom fitting?
No. We are mainly customing in all kind of brake hose, brake fitting for all kind of car. So we special machine for this is for BMW. So we have for various kind of different vehicle. This is all the custom fitting for brakes. All kind of banjo for all this rainbow caliper and everything. So we have a lot of different types. Straight, 45 degree, 180 degree.
Right. So you can replicate like the OEM style fitting.
Yes, correct. So there's a difference for Conti and Japanese car. The inside tapper, the line, everything. So we have a lot of various sizes for everything. This one also is a special one. This one is for Ducati motorbike.
Oh, motorbike also you got do,
this also a special one. This is one kind of slide band one. All a special machine for that.
Yeah, that slide band is very odd. It's not like a 90-degree band or anything.
correct.
It's not
This is
45.
like
It's
a 90 degree with the 180 band. So this is specifically using for Ducati ABS pump.
usually how long to make one hose?
Around 5 to 10 minutes.
Oh, that quick?
Yeah.
5 to 10 minutes.
This one takes a bit time because you need to do some custom welding and everything. But normally took only 5 to 10 minutes to finish it.
Oh, very efficient. In terms of material, right, the stock brake hose, are they actually steel braided inside also?
No, it's just cloth braided. It's not steel. It's just a cloth lining inside now. Only the one aftermarket we change is only Teflon inside.
Okay. So this is a crimping machine, is it?
Yeah, to clamp the fitting down. The length is really same. This one without rubber to behind.
Yep.
So this is the clutch hose.
Okay.
This one you just ask them to fix this first. Then at the end you can tie these two together.
Okay.
Next time removal you just remove this.
Okay.
You don't have to remove the pump
Okay.
because normally this one is the one that get damaged easily.
Yes.
So you can just remove this from here.
Okay,
So
got
it'll be
it.
more convenient.
Yep.
Okay. So this is your new one and this is your old one.
Alright.
All done.
Okay guys, so I just got my brake and clutch hose done. Everything cost me about 200-ish, 244. It's very good price, you know, because ready-made hoses for all these steel braided hose will cost me about 700 if I want both the brake and clutch hose. So it's definitely some savings here. And this shop, aside from brake hose, you can also do things like fuel hose, power steering hose. And those hoses, if you make them custom here locally, there will be some good savings. Okay, so now back to the workshop, just reinstalling back the hoses that we just custom made back into the car. Okay, so after a whole 2 days of work, this car, I have replaced all the brake hose and then the clutch hose and also the clutch slave cylinder. And after doing all those, let's try on the pedal feel. Okay, brakes. Okay, the brakes itself is slightly firmer but not hard. Okay, I wouldn't say it's hard, it's just very progressive, firmly progressive. It has a good travel. It feels actually quite close to stock even though it is a stainless steel braided hose. Oh, the clutch has got really big difference. The clutch is much firmer. So now after changing the clutch hose and then also refreshing the slave cylinder, it's very awesome. Feels good. Okay, so if you have an old car like me, or if you're an E36, do consider to check your hose, brake hose, clutch hose, so that you got a good driving feel. And then you can shift precisely, you can brake confidently. So that's it for today. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so. And I welcome comments and see you. Bye bye.